So up to where we discussed yesterday.
Yesterday valuation class done, madam.
Yes, I create valuation classes also. So then second, so as a FICO consultant, now our job is going to start. Okay, and which is we have to create the GL accounts. Okay, yeah, creation of GL accounts. So we have to create the GLs which are required by the MFI. So let me create one inventory raw material. Okay, FS00. So let me create 2,121. Okay. I'll copy from 2,120. What is this? And 6. Okay, so we have already 2,120. So just create this as the inventory raw material. Inventory raw material local. Okay. So here we have to select the field setup group Z06 and post automatically checkbox. It relating to Z06 means material accounts. So that field status group I have to assign, and here I have to select the post automatically checkbox because this is a GL account. It should update automatically. So that is the reason I have to select for this post automatically. Okay, save it. So let me create for finished goods. So I want to maintain raw material 2,121 for finished goods. Finished goods also where we can create under current assets. Let me copy from now 2,121. The fields are same as it is Z06 post automatically, and let me change only finished goods. Okay, save it. Next. Yeah, GRIR account. Okay, so under liabilities, let me take 1,520 GL account, and there it relates to tax procedure. We have to assign the tax and posting without tax field chat is good. Yeah, let me explain. I go for now 1,520. Okay, then I'll copy from 1,500. What is 1,500? Outstanding. Why I'm selecting there? Why I copying from that is you have to select the open item management. So at any time for GRIR means I want to know what are the pending items, what are the paid items I want to see means we have to select the open item checkbox for this GRIR. And yes, liabilities only, and GRIR account. GRIR account. Next, here we have to assign the tax category star all type of tax. Otherwise, actually this is relating to input tax, right? We select only input tax is allowed. Only input tax is allowed. And sometimes you want to post to this GL account without tax also. There are some goods which are exempt from tax. So in this case, you have to post the transaction. I mean, the end user has to post the transaction without tax also, right? So in this case, we have to select this checkbox. So by selecting this checkbox, we already know this. By selecting this checkbox, system will allow the end user without tax also. Okay. And here for this Z052, no, Z045. This is the field status group for GRIR. You can see here what is this? Goods invoice received clearing accounts. Okay, fine. So open item management and tax without tax and Z045. This is a GRIR account. Okay, save it. Next, increase or decrease in stock. I'll create for only increase purpose one and decrease also only one. Okay, and increase and decrease in stock I can create under. We have specific account group for this. We created. I will take 3,200,000. Okay. Let me copy this with any GL. It doesn't require any open item. So let me go with the basic GL account. This is the equity share capital. So, but I need to change account group, increase or decrease in stock. Okay. This is the PNL account. Okay, I copied from the equity share capital, right? So then increase and decrease. Let's stop. Okay. Next, for this we have to select one specific field status group Z030. Z030. Change in stock accounts. Okay, save it. Next, yeah, raw material consumption. When you use your raw material, that value should be added to the P&L account as an expenditure. So let me create 4 lakhs. When it is a expenditure related GLs, obviously we should create the primary cost elements, right? Yeah. So first let me create 4 lakhs. I copy from 4 lakhs 100 salaries, but I need to change. This is we have specific account group raw material consumption. Okay, raw material consumption. Next, yeah, Z003. Okay, is that material consumption accounts? Yes. Then we have to create this cost element category. Okay, because this is a expenditure GL. First save, and from here itself edit cost element. It automatically take to which screen? KA01. KA0. Okay. Enter. Okay, so give the cost element category. Save it. Okay, then yeah, I create all the GLs. Now these GLs with the help of valuation class, valuation modifier, I have to assign into the OBYC script. Okay, let me go to SPRO. Are you doing practice, Vishwanath?
Yeah, ma'am.
Are you doing practice or only listening videos?
Ma'am, I have done somewhat, but not up to the mark.
Huh?
I have done so up to something, ma'am. But now presently listening only.
Okay, no, not sufficient. You have to do practice, then only you can understand. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe this week we can finish our course. Real-time scenarios I will take. Okay. But you start doing practice. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Unless until you practice for minimum 3 or 4 times, you can't understand. How the practice should be, you have to keep aside all the documents you have to do on your own. So then only once you get into the real-time scenarios, I mean, once you get into the organization also, then only you can able to survive. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next, inventory management. Who can do without documents? Do you know? Can you do that?
No, madam.
Without documents and without videos, you have to follow that.
And
Okay.
after complete all course, I will practice, madam.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfectly. Now there is no time, so
Valuation and account assignment. Next, account determination. Account determination without result. Configure. Okay. OBYC. OBYC. Next entry. Cancel. Yeah. Then go to account assignment. Yes. Here. 1 second. In the OBYC, we discussed a grouping code and violation class, and we know GL accounts. So transaction keys are there. Okay, what are transaction keys? So by using these transaction keys, okay, so system can able to determine the type of movement, or I mean, what is the nature of transaction. There itself you can transaction keys means by giving these transaction keys under that transaction keys, I have to GL accounts. Why I have to use these transaction keys? See, yeah, there are so many transactions. How system will come to know this is the purchase of raw material, this is the invoice verification, this is the raw material consumption. How system will come to know? By using this transaction. Suppose by taking this inventory purchase, BS6. By using this BS6, I have to assign the raw material GL account and finished GL account. So then only system will come to know whenever I purchase that raw material. Okay, so then only it can trigger out this BS6 under this BS6, whatever the GL account is there, it can update that update the GL. So what is transaction keys? Transaction, by using the transaction key, system can able to determine the nature of transaction. Okay. 1016, I'm taking a BS6, means inventory posting. Valuation modifier, nothing but grouping code. Valuation class, nothing but whether it is a raw material and finished goods. We created for raw material one, and for finished goods I created one. So I want those two columns. So for example, here yeah, I want this column and I want this column. Here I want to assign the modifier. Here valuation code, grouping code, nothing but plant. Here I want this column. What is this valuation class? So for this purpose, I have to first select this checkbox. Then only it can able to create. Save it. Okay. So that it create the two columns. Okay. X means what here?
Plant, madam.
Yeah. Which plant?
Hyderabad plant. Yesterday, as per
How system will come to know this is X means N16 plant, N16P plant?
already we configured.
Yeah, for N16P plant, I assign the X code. Now I am giving X code here. Okay. Okay, whenever I purchase the raw material, I want to update this GL account. Okay, for this plant, it will update 2,121,000. Okay, it will update your plant. What about the material master? It should update, no? So now I'll create in the next step raw material master creation. Like I create the asset master creation. We have to create the material master creation. Maybe it is the raw material master or finished goods master. So there again, I have to give this valuation class. What is the valuation class I created in 161? Here I am assigning again where I have to assign in the material master, raw material master creation. So obviously when I purchase that raw material with reference to that raw material master, it will trigger out this GL account or not? Is it?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Next, X again plant whenever I purchase finished goods. Sometimes we purchase the finished goods from the vendor, right? Not only raw material. We want to purchase some other finished goods. So that time 2,122,000 I want to update. So again this N162 finished goods valuation class where we have to assign into the when I'm going to create the finished goods master, there I have to assign. Okay, save it. Okay, next BSX is over. BSX is for inventory posting. Now we have to assign a GRIR GL account. Okay, that is goods received invoice verification. That is for WRX. GRIR clearing account. Select grouping code and this and select whenever at the time of invoice GRIR account. What is our GR account? Right?
1005W.
Yeah. So X and what is the valuation class for raw material? N161. Okay, save it. So next. Yes, now this is GBB. Now next one is GBB. GBB means inventory account. Inventory account means it may be affected in so many cases. Like when I consume the material, your inventory account will be affected. When you receive the production, when you deliver the production, in all the cases, this GBB, I mean, your inventory account is going to affect. So that is the reason this GBB further classified into like this. VBR. Under GBB, you have these again. VBR means consumption. By using this VBR, I can assign the 4 lakhs GL account. Okay. And ZOF, AUF, both are production received. Whenever I receive the final product from the plant, 3,200,000 I want to update. 3,200,000 I want to update. What is production receipt? Two scenarios. Production, I have received the production. We did the production without the production order, and we did the production with the production order. Sometimes, even though there is no production order from the customer, as usual, in general manner, we can produce the production, right? That is called without the production. There is no any, production order from the customer. We don't have any order from the customer, but still we are doing. That is for ZOA. Production received. We did this against one order from the customer. In both cases, 3,200,000. 3,200,000 means it is going to credit to your GL account. Okay. Then delivery when sales account. Okay. The first, these VAY, VAX, both are delivery of the goods. You are delivering the goods to your customer. So that time P&L account is going to debit. Okay. So delivery when sales account have, okay. When CO implemented, when CO not implemented. In your client place, CO implemented VAY. In case CO is not implemented, VAX. Okay. Here, when CO implemented, sales GL account we have to create as a revenue cost element. Till now, I'm creating only for expenditure GLs as a cost elements, right? Only expenditure. But here we have one, I told you one more submodel we left one submodel COPA in the CO model, right? COPA is there. To work up, COPA is submodel, even though that is the part of CO. Actually, CO is what only for costing. But COPA submodel in the CO is to see the profitability. COPA submodel will use this only for profitability. No postings will be directly done in this COPA submodel. Wherever the transaction happens, all we have to integrate with the COPA submodel. So I want to know the profitability. That is the reason I am maintaining this COPA reporting tool. And if I want to know the profit, I want to know the what is the sales and what is the cost, then only I'll get the profit, right? If you want to know the sales in the COPA, then how you know from FI to CO the sales will go, and from CO I can map with the by using revenue cost element, I can map with the COPA submodel. This I can discuss later. Not now. Okay. So in this case, to work on the COPA submodule, I want to know the what is the sales and what is the cost, then only I'll get the profit. So this is the reason sales GL account we have to create as a cost element, because COPA is in CO model. If you want to make the value of sales from FI to CO means you have to create the revenue cost element. Understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this we discuss later tomorrow. I mean, after SD integration, we have to start the COPA submodel. Why I have to create the revenue? Suppose in client case CO is not implemented, you can't work on the COPA submodel. No need to create any revenue cost element. Okay. So just we have to create the only one GL in the sales GL in the FI. So you don't create this. So it depends on the client requirement, you use VA by VAX. But if CO is implemented or not, so let us assign this VA by VAX. Suppose in the future, if they implemented means they can trigger out this one. Okay. So these are I have to assign this underway GBB. Go back. GBB. GBB. If just double click, I need one more column, right? To enter these, I need one more column, right? This is grouping code. This is valuation class. Apart from this, I have to select this general modification to enter all these things. Save it so that it creates one more column here. Okay, so let me copy from here VBR, VAX, VAY, where here. Okay, this is X plant. Okay, next, this is consumption, raw material consumption. Raw material, what is the valuation class? N161. And in all the cases, this is production received in case without production order, production received with production order. Okay, production, finished goods, right? Production means your final product. So what is the valuation class? Is it? Okay. N162. And this is delivery of the goods. In case of actually what I'm telling, in case of production received 100 rupees. Production received means P&L account is credit. Okay. So if you deliver the goods, P&L account should be debit. Instead of that, I'll show in the same credit column with the negative symbol. So this I explained day before yesterday. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So delivery of the goods. So delivery of the goods when CO not implemented, CO is implemented. CO is implemented and CO is not implemented. So in both cases, this is our final product. Valuation class is N162. Okay. So by doing this, all this configuration, what happens, system automatically, wherever the transaction happens in the MM system, automatically update this. Okay. Save it. Next. Yeah, now, yeah. So we have to maintain WEARE document type. WE for goods issue, goods received, invoice verification. We have to maintain the document type. For this is when end user posting the transaction, system will update these document types like SA document type, KR, KZK. Like this, MM consultant, they have to maintain these document types. That is their responsibility. Whatever it is, where they can maintain in OBS. We know this screen, right? OBS 7. Okay. I'm not going to use dot. I'll directly go OBS 7. WEARE. E for goods issued. Whenever they issue the goods, WE is going to update. WE goods. Okay, sorry, goods received. E for goods received. 50. Nine. Okay. Next E is over. WE is over. WA. Go back. WA. Issue, goods issue. 49. N16. Okay, then RE means at the time of invoice verification. RE. $51. So I maintain the document type also. Then yes, I am ready to do the testing. You can do the testing. If I want to do testing like creation of purchase order, goods shipment, there should be one vendor. There should be material master, right? So creation of vendor. XK 0. Okay, here purchase organization, right? N16B and account group N16, right? Our account group. Where when I created this, can anybody guess? When I created account groups,
At the time of chart of accounts.
account group, where I created
OB13.
chart of accounts. These account groups are what? These account groups are not the GL account groups. This account group for vendor account group, where I created this, when I created.
Vendor master.
Before I create the vendor master, I create the account groups. There I maintain the fields as my requirement. This account group I maintain the number range. Then only I can able to create the vendor with reference to this account group. This we did in accounts payable, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so account group. Enter. Next, okay, vendor, okay. Country IN, give the search term Okay, here. Can anybody guess what is the GL account here I have to assign? Is it? I have to assign the creditors GL account. Okay, sort key. These we know screen. This screen we know already. Creation of vendor master. Payment terms. Here, apart from this, I have to select one checkbox, which is goods GR based invoice verification. So by selecting this checkbox, what happened, at the time of invoice verification, GRIR should be debit automatically, right or not? Vendor should be credit. So by selecting this checkbox for this vendor, at the time of invoice verification, system can able to create one line item automatically. And it will allow the end user to post that GRIR account is debit. At the time of invoice verification, what is the entry tell me? GRIR should be debit and vendor is credit. This it can be done by the system automatically. So I want to create one column for GRIR debit purpose. So by selecting this checkbox, system can able to create one line item to debit GRIR account. GRIR account is credit at the time of raw material purchases. At the time of purchases, what happened? Raw material debit, GRIR is credit. At the time of invoice verification, this GRIR is debit and vendor is credit. Right or not?
Yes, madam.
Okay, save it. Next. Yes, next I create the, yes, let me create the material master creation. So let me go to MM01. N16 space raw material I am going to create. Okay, industry sector. Give anything, chemical industry, material type, ROH means raw material. Okay, organization levels. So we get the so many tabs here when I'm going to create the material master. So whatever you want that I'm going to select. I want purchasing one. Okay, this basic data, general plant data, accounting one. Costing. Whatever the tabs I selected, that comes with the special symbol. Okay. Organization levels, plant, N16P, storage location, N16P. Sorry, S. Enter. Okay, give the description of the raw material. I'll give N16 raw material. Measure, how you can measure this weight, kgs. Group, we created one group, no? Material group, chemical group I created. N16C, I think, yeah. And next, division. What is this division? I created steel division as N1, I think. Let me select N1. Okay, division. Next, these are all I created group and N1 yesterday. Okay, then, yeah. Whatever I selected, it is coming with the special symbol. Okay, so yes, I can go here. Next, here, purchasing group. Who are the persons responsible for to handle this material? Okay, N16. Yeah, I think. Okay, I created it only N16. Okay, and next, and do I need to give anything here? Okay, go next. Here, what should I give here? Nothing. Here I no need to give anything. Yes, not required this. Accounting one. So main thing, whatever I'm giving, all of we should give them. Those are mandatory. Valuation class. Here, why I'm giving again here? Can anybody guess why I'm giving N161? Where I have given this one already? Where I have given this?
Creation of
Huh?
at the time of creation of OBYC screen.
They have given in 1161. So let me show you in different screen. This. Yeah, okay, BPN1. This is different one. Now, suppose this is N161. In the OBYC assigned, there as in the 2,121,000. The same N161 I am giving here. So next what I do, I'll purchase this raw material. Here in N161, in the OBYC N161, system will update with GL account 2,120,000. Okay. So next. Yeah, always raw materials are evaluated at the standard price or market price? Materials.
Market price.
Moving average price. If there are changes in the market price, we have to change it, right? So moving average price. So here, if I select the moving average price, give the moving average price here, say 1 kg is equal to 100 rupees. In case of finished goods, your final product, you maintain with the standard price. You don't require what happens in the market, right? Okay. So V for moving average price I am giving. If there are any changes in the market, again I have to change this. Okay. Save it. Oh no. I have to. Shit. I have to go costing one. Okay. Edit. Material. Change. Immediately. I'm going to change this. Okay. Same thing. Organization levels. Basic data purchasing. Oh God. But accounting now not done. Costing one tab is not coming. Okay, leave it, then I will do one thing. To enter some data in the costing one tab also. Without giving that, I saved it. So if I want to change, it is not displaying that tab. So I have to create one more, I think. No, that costing one is not, since I did not update that, it is not displaying. Okay, leave it. So let me create one more. Okay, remember our raw material is N16 RM1. Remember this, okay? RM1. Don't use that RM. Okay. Chemical industry, raw material, organize as it is. I'm going to create basic data. I want this purchase, this, and accounting and costing. I forgot to update the costing details. Organization levels. Description, measurement, group, and division. Okay. Purchasing group. Valuation class. moving average price 100 rupees. Here, what I did know, I should go for costing one. There, have to select the profit center. This cost of 100 rupees. Okay, should update your profit center and also should update your cost. I mean, CO module also. I have to select material margin and FI should update. Your CO should also update with this cost 100 rupees per kg cost. Okay, so that I forgot. Okay, save it. Okay, raw material also I created. Next, yeah, let us open the periods MMPV. Okay, so if I don't open, I can't post in this period. Okay, let us open MMPV. The consultant. Okay, this part I don't remember. Okay, MMPV. Which period now? Is it
Yes, madam.
fiscal year? Okay, execute. So that, okay, leave this. Actually, it is showing that calendar year is 22. Leave it because there is a change in the physical. There is a difference between 21 and 22. No, calendar year, fiscal year. That's the reason it keeps showing. Yes, now it's open. Okay, 10th month physical year is open. Okay, it is showing. Okay, now yes, I'm ready to create the purchase order. Okay, so then I can receive the goods and after that I do the invoice verification. We'll do this. Okay, and ME21N. ME21N, where we can create the PO. No need to remember all these configuration steps, okay? But in the interview point of view, for sure I'm telling you'll get the question from entries, P2P cycle. I explain your P2P cycle.
Yes, ma'am.
Look, purchase order creation and goods receipt. So those they will ask you P2P cycle and the entries also. For sure, any interview, for sure you'll get this what are the entries. Okay, you should learn this. These screens always slow in VMware. If you are taken online access, it is okay fast. In VMware, workstation means where we install the SAP, these screens and SD screens also always slow. Swamalata, where are you? Your native place?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It will take. Okay, first give the vendor. Okay, first give the vendor. What is the entry, Vishwanath, for the time of creation of purchase order?
Inventory clearing.
Huh?
At the time of purchasing order, ma'am.
What is the entry?
Inventory, sorry, increase or decreasing stocks accumulated to raw material.
There is no entry at the time of creation of purchase order, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so in interview they'll ask you this. What is the entry? There is nothing is there. We are not going to get anything from him, no? We are sending a note to him saying that these are the materials we need. That's it, okay?
Yeah.
N16P and company code, enter. I select the MM vendor, purchase organization, company code. Give the group, purchasing group, I think N16, okay? Yeah, 10. Give the any item number 10. Give the material. What is our material? N16 space RM1. I have given. How much quantity? 1000 kgs. Price. Maybe today's price is 75 rupees. 75. Okay. Currency. Plant. Plant N16P. Storage location. Not required. Okay, leave it. And these are the details I have to give. Okay, it is in red color. Okay, enter. If everything is fine, then it turn into green. So now I am ready to, then I ready to save this order. Still, if it is red color means there are some configuration mistakes, how to verify it again. Yeah, so it gone, no? Okay, then yes, I ready to save it. So this is our PO. It will generate the PO now. Okay, so this is our PO. What is this PO? 7415. Okay, so now let me copy this. Now I'm going to take goods receipt. I'm going to take goods receipt. Okay. So where I'm going to take goods receipt, MIGO. 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 MIGO, we call MIGO, MIGO, MIGO. Okay. So where we can receive the goods against the PO. Now raw material is going to debit, GRIR is going to credit. This is my PO 415. Just give the PO, enter. So you can get all the details. What is the raw material name? How many kgs? Okay, everything you will get it. Yeah. So here, now what I'm doing, go for, come down, quantity, how much you are received, 1000 kgs. Warehouse, where you are going to keep this storage location. Here you can see movement type. Okay, movement type by default it is coming. Okay, this is movement type 101 means goods received. Okay, goods received against the PO. Okay, like I told you, movement types like it's like a posting keys our FI side 40, 50 debit credit. So here also we have movement types. 101 means goods received movement type. So by using these movement types, system can understand that what type of transaction it is, what type of movement it is. Suppose in case in the future I want to issue the cost center some material, you have to use 201 issue of material to the cost center. Suppose you want to take any production from the plant 521. So for each movement type, how system can able to determine by using this movement type. Okay, so 101 by default it is coming. When you open this MIGO, by default it comes 101 because this is a goods receipt. Okay, 101 for the goods receipt. And storage location where I'm going to keep N16S. Yes, if everything is whatever 1000 kgs quantity received from the vendor, everything is fine, then select this item is okay. Okay, then okay, I given these details. Let me save it. Now it should generate the entry. Yes, there is a not consistent. Maybe I have to deselect. Okay. There is W posting line identification. It deals with the vendor, yes. So must have the balance is local currency indicator. Why you need to select it? I'll go to FS00. It is asking about why it is asking to select only balances in local currency check box. Let me try. MIGO Again, I am posting this 415, enter. Okay. It will display all the details once I give a PO. Need to enter the storage location and how much quantity. Yes, item is okay. Okay. Let me try to save it. Goods received, it is asking select the balance is the local currency. Document has posted. First, we go to FB03. Goods received, right? What is the document type I defined for goods received? W. Is it? E. WE document type. Raw material is going to debit. GRIR is credit. 75,000. 1,000 into 75 rupees. Is it? Understood? System automatically posts the entry. Any questions? That I'll check it. Why I have to select the only balances in local currency for this GRIR? We can select or not. Why it is showing? Then I will find out that. This is clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
System automatically update. I didn't give anything, right? I didn't post this. Okay, fine. Next. After that, invoice verification, right? Invoice verification, MIGO. MIGO is over now. MIRO, MIRO. Can I take another 10 minutes so that I can finish it this one? Okay. MIRO. MIRO.
Madam, PO number 45 starting with 45. Is it standard number, madam? Any?
No, we no need to maintain for that. System generated. Okay. That is internal settings. We don't create that. What about your company? They maintain or what?
45, madam. No, I don't know, but 45 we will get.
So invoice date. Invoice date means January 1st. Amount 75,000. I'm not going to calculate any tax. 0% I'm going to give. 0% tax code. I'm not going to give anything. And invoice verification. Here, payment terms. Baseline date means due date. Payment terms. Okay, fine. Next. I have given these details. I have given 75,000 rupees. Now, here enter this PO. What is our PO? 415. And give PO. Enter. Actually, this is zero balance. It displays all the your PO value. Okay. Fine. See, if it turn into green means yes, we are ready to post it. Okay. So now let me save it. Now, oh, this is what? Still getting. Yeah, it's created. Let's see. What is the doc? FD03. This is invoice verification, right? What is the document type? RE. Remember, RE document type. Now this GRIR is debit. Now vendor is credit. Is it? GRIR is debit and vendor is credit. So what is the final entry? Raw material is debit, vendor is credit, right? Okay, fine. Now, yes. Okay, let me, 1 second. IB, MB, 5B. What is that? MB, 5B. So there, people, they can check the what is the material, how much quantity is there. You have to give the material number. Here we can see anytime. Okay, and these many cages I have in my hand, 1000 cages. Suppose in the future I used any one of them, 1000, suppose 200 cages I used. Then we will show the balance 800. So this is check register, stock register, sorry, stock register, where MB 5B. There, I didn't write this. MB 5B. Okay. Now I have goods, 1000 kgs of material I have. Now I have to issue this material to the cost center. MB 1A. MB 1A. MB 1A. Where I can issue the material to cost center. Movement type. This is issue of material. I told you, there for every movement there is one movement type. I am issue the material to the cost center. How system will come to know you are issuing to the material to the cost center? By giving this movement type. Plant and the storage location. Okay, just I have given this, enter. Event type, number range, is it? I didn't maintain. OB87, I maintain, no? Maybe I forgot to save. 49. I maintain. Yes, might be the 1 second. I'll check. 49 I maintain for physical year. MB 1A. Let me try again. Number range. Year 22 is missing. Yes, I told you, no, one number range we have to maintain for this year 22 physical year. Yes. Okay. You remember I was telling you something, physical inventory verification purpose, we have to maintain the document number range. Here, material management. And this is number range. Material management. Number assignment. Define number for material and physical. I told you, no, at regular intervals, they do the manual verification. So after that, they have to enter into the system. For this purpose, we have to maintain the number range. But what I was telling, I have maintained for physical year, but this we have to maintain according to calendar year, remember. So 22, now our calendar is 22. So this we have to maintain according to the calendar year, not physical year. So this, I think day before yesterday or something, I explained. Is it, do you remember?
Yes, yes, madam.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I do know, that's what I stopped there. I wanted to check whether it is a physical year, calendar year. Yes, this is we have to maintain and under the physical year, sorry, calendar year. Okay. So how to make, go back, I'll show you again. Select this interval, maintain, select any line item, select anything, select the first line item, then edit, insert year. You have to select one line item, first line item, insert, now 22 calendar year. This is not for company code wise, remember. Once you maintain this for entire all company codes, for entire calendar year, it can available. Okay, 3,00,300 I'll maintain. Okay. 3 lakhs. Okay. Okay, now I'll go again. MB1A. Moment type, issue cost center, issue of material to cost center, N16S. Enter. Okay. Any cost center you take, we have department and so many are there. Now, what is our raw material? N16 space RM1. How much quantity you want to issue? 200 kgs. Save it. It is an accounting effect. This also posted by the system automatically. Let's see that. FB03. This is goods issue, right? Goods issue means WA document type, goods issue. WE for goods received. WA for goods issue. RE for invoice verification. So 200 kgs into, right? What happened? Your raw material is decreased, right? And consumption is debited to P&L account. Okay. This is our, if actually, okay, I did without, I didn't get any errors, but while you're doing practice, I'm sure you'll get so many errors, but try to solve them. Okay. So this
Okay.
is about MM. Okay, after that, you want to check your stock register MB5B. Execute now. I might be 800 kgs. Okay. This is MM. So tomorrow we can start SD integration. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we can do this SD. Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.